They say some places are not meant to exist, and some doors should never be opened. This is the story of Room 313. It was a rainy night when Daniel, a traveling journalist, arrived at the Maple Crest Hotel, a quiet, old-fashioned place on the outskirts of a forgotten town. He was driving cross-country, chasing stories. His car had broken down nearby, and the hotel was the only shelter in miles. At the reception, the old clerk barely spoke a word, just handed him the key, room 313, and whispered, "Don't use the elevator after midnight." Daniel thought it was just weird small-town humor. Room 313 was strange. The wallpaper was peeling, yet looked freshly cleaned. There were no mirrors, and the TV only played static, except at 3:13 a.m. when it flickered to life. Daniel awoke to the sound of knocking, not on his door but inside the closet. He opened it slowly. Nothing. But a second knock came, from under the bed. Being a journalist, Daniel had his camcorder. He set it up and let it record through the night. The next morning, he checked the footage. At exactly 3:13 a.m., the closet door opened by itself, and a tall, shadowy figure stepped out. It stood over him while he slept, whispered something unintelligible, then vanished back into the closet. But Daniel didn't remember any of it. Terrified, Daniel rushed downstairs. The lobby was empty. No staff, no guests, just rows of dust-covered furniture, like no one had been there in years. He burst through the front doors, only to find himself back in room 313. Same bed, same static, same knocking. The footage Daniel took was found weeks later by hikers who stumbled upon an abandoned hotel deep in the woods. But here's the thing. There is no Maple Crest Hotel in that area, and the building they found was burned down decades ago. As for Daniel, he was never found. But at 3:13 a.m., some still hear knocking from the closet of room 313. Would you spend a night in room 313? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to lock your closet door tonight.